Well, good afternoon, everybody. For your midday news, just before 3 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 2 Central. Let's get you caught up on news you can use. Of course, our news brought to us by Glynn Smith, Chevrolet GMC, exit 62 in Opelika. I encourage you to get ready to smile. Coming up, we got to look at your weather forecast. Southern Union having a big skills success boot camp, putting people to work instantly. Some local churches coming up to do something pretty cool in the community. Of course, we have all the back to school bashes and the city of Opelika partnering up with a fantastic group to combat homelessness in Lee County. All that and more is straight ahead here on News You Can Use. As for now, let's go ahead and get a look at your weather forecast. You know, you got to love those hot days. What are we looking at today, guys? Hot, muggy, chance of that afternoon shower and thunderstorm, as you can see in our community. Right now, hovering around 87, 88 degrees, and that pop-up shower could literally happen at any time. For tonight, we'll cool down. Of course, you got that evening pop-up shower, probably looking at a low of around 72 or 73. That is a look at your forecast for your midday news here on Gator News. All right, we're coming back. We're going to talk to you about Southern Union State Community College and the great things they're doing with this boot camp, this Skills for Success boot camp, putting people to work. I was there in June. We'll be back to tell you that and so much more here on Gator News. Of course, brought to you by Glynn Smith, Chevrolet GMC, exit 62 in Opelika. Get ready to smile.
Make your way to Glynn Smith Chevrolet. Check out the powerful new Chevrolet Silverado 4-wheel drive crew cab. Discounted up to $12,250 off. Chevy Equinox up to $5,250 off. Shop online anytime at glynsmith.com. That's GLYNN Smith.com. Plus, no payments for 120 days at Glynn Smith Chevrolet.
Over 250 new and used vehicles on the lot or on the way to Glynn Smith and Opelika. Get ready to smile.
Just off 85, exit 62. That's Glynn Smith, Chevrolet GMC. All right, now let's go ahead and talk about Southern Union and some great things they are doing over there. I had a chance to partake in the graduation in June for the Skills for Success boot camp. Held on the Wadley campus in June. A rapid workforce training program, launched by the Alabama Community College Systems Innovation Center. The program is offered at no cost to participants as 18 graduated. Southern Union President Todd Shackett says, through Skills for Success, we are able to offer training that our community members need to quickly secure good paying jobs. This means more people are able to have the opportunity for a successful career. 6 people earned their CDL, Class B, and 12 earned credentials related to the operation of 3 types of heavy equipment. Several potential employers were there for the graduation, in attendance at the program, and very interested in hiring the graduates from Southern Union's Skills for Success boot camp that was held last month on the Wadley campus. Sounds good to me. Local churches to host a Reverb Youth Discipleship Weekend that is coming up, as churches like Valley Baptist and Plant City Baptist are getting involved. According to the churches and the group, this is a youth discipleship weekend in which several churches are going to come together and teach teens how to pray for their friends and family and share their testimonies and invite others to believe in the gospel and follow Jesus. This year, they are having Christian rappers like Brino and K Diamond perform. The cost is free, and they'd love for the youth to come out, hang around for the whole weekend, or just for that specific time. Free meals will be provided all weekend long. And if you'd like more information on Reverb, contact a great friend of ours, Pastor Randall Hamer, at 404 787 0171. You can also call 334-850-7116. They can register on the link freedominchrist.org/events/registration. Should be a great time that is coming up. That is Reverb in the community. Boy, that sounds fun. We're coming back, and we're going to get into this thing from Opelika, doing a great thing. The Opelika Mayor and Council met last night. We've got that coming up to talk about how Opelika partnered up with the Valley Rescue Mission to tackle a thing that every community is looking at. I promise you. We'll be back to tell you more here on Gator News, brought to you by our friends at Glynn Smith Chevy GMC, exit 62 in Opelika.
Make your way to Glynn Smith Chevrolet. Check out the powerful new Chevrolet Silverado 4-wheel drive crew cab. Discounted up to $12,250 off. Chevy Equinox up to $5,250 off. Shop online anytime at glynsmith.com. That's GLYNN Smith.com. Plus, no payments for 120 days at Glynn Smith Chevrolet.
Over 250 new and used vehicles on the lot or on the way to Glynn Smith and Opelika. Get ready to smile.
Last night at the Opelika Mayor and Council meeting, Mayor Gary Fuller and the Opelika Council announced the approval of an agreement with the Valley Rescue Mission. The agreement will help provide shelter for homeless people living in Opelika with the goal of transitioning people into permanent housing and employment. Mayor Fuller says, "We've been working on a solution for the homeless in our city for some time. Through a partnership with Valley Rescue Mission, the city will be responsible for transporting someone who has consented to transport, who will fund each individual for 1 year of shelter. This is an excellent example of public-private partnerships and how we can help those in need." Mike Gaiman, CEO and president of the Valley Rescue Mission, added the Valley Rescue Mission is proud to join with the city of Opelika in addressing homelessness and addiction issues for its needy citizens. That's a great thing. And in Lynette, the Fuller Center is going to be building homes in Opelika coming up in the next few months. Kudos to Opelika for being proactive on this issue. Well, that's going to do it for me for your midday news. My name is Gator Kincaid. We'll be back later on this afternoon. Oh, don't forget to check us out for all our back to school bashes we have going on in the community. We'll kick it off in Opelika on the 22nd. Lafette's is the 29th. Then we go to Troup County on October the 2nd. Lynette on the 5th, and a lot of churches getting involved, like the Upper Room Church. They'll have their back to school bash on August the